Hi, this is Nick Huston here for Gotham Sound and Communications, showing off the juicedLink Little Darling Compact Belt Pack Recorder. So the Little Darling is everything I just said. It takes one microphone from your talent. They can be anywhere in the world, far away from your sound bag, and records it to a micro SD card. The Little Darling is powered off of one AA battery, which is located under here. Okay, one AA battery. It also records onto a micro SD card, which is in the battery compartment slot, right there. And navigation, it's a pretty simple, straightforward machine. The navigation is done on the three buttons on the front. So there's a recessed power button here. Power and stop. So to turn that on, I recommend not using a pen because it'll actually ink up the, it could ink up the switch and it could leak inside and all that stuff. So a screwdriver, a safety pin, a paper clip, something like that. And then you navigate the menus using the up and down switches here. So, and you select by pressing the bell. So right now there's a little cheat sheet here for what this means. This is the menu that you're in. So we've got G for gain, R for record, P for play, H for headphones, B for battery, S for storage, F for firmware, and then whatever that thing is for peak meter. It looks like kind of a right bracket. And then C for config. So you can just pretty easily go through and see what all the different things are. And if we want to go in and change something, so let's say we want to change the gain, we would just push both buttons, and now we see that we have, and then we're in the menu over there. Now the gain is not something, let's plug a mic in and see exactly what happens. Okay, so there we go. So we've got the gain, and it looks like the meter is pretty simple. It looks like a backwards, no, it's not a backwards C, it's a regular C. And the louder you get, the more complete of the C there is. So if we turn it up, it actually is a 0. So it goes all the way from nothing to filling up the 0 all the way around. So imagining that you probably want your levels to be right about midway so that you're peaking there, and then you can get a little bit louder. Can you see that, Joe? You got it? Okay, great. So when you're done, you would just hit select again, and you can go into the next thing, update the firmware. So a lot of the settings on this are programmable before you start recording. So if you wanted to, let's say, set a file name or something like that, you would load that onto a config file on the micro SD card, which you do need to pre-format on the computer so that this thing knows exactly what to do with it. So that's the config file. B is for the battery life, so you can see we're at 8. So that is the approximate, on a scale of 1 to 10, what the battery life is. Storage, scale of 1 to 9, again we're at a 9, so that's also pretty good. And let's see, headphone level, so again that's done by going up and down. All right, so now we want it to record, so we're just going to push and hold both buttons, and it's recording. Okay, so right now we're going to do a test of what the juicedLink sounds like. We're going to record Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, and we're switching over, for the magic of post-production, we're switching over to the Little Darling's mic. And here it is. Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, how I wonder what you are, up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, how I wonder what you are. And that's it. That's the Little Darling. So one nice thing about the Little Darling is that no matter what you set your gain to, it's always recording a backup track or a bracketed track that's about 16 decibels lower, so that if you are, if your talent starts speaking much louder than you expected, you're always going to be covered. It retails for about $199. It's shipping now, and it records and is small. Thanks for watching.